Hi everyone, this is going to be my MAC lipstick collection video. It has been requested, seriously, loads and loads and loads of times. I'm really sorry that I have took forever to make this video, but it is here. I am doing it for you now. So I've got them all standing here in my Nude drawer at the moment. I've kind of placed them into sections. I'm going to start with nudes and then I'm going to go on to peaches and corals, baby pinks, onto dark bright pinks, and then onto kind of purples and reds. That's pretty much the colour selection I have of MAC lipsticks. I think I've got 58 in total, so this video is probably going to be a little bit long. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to dive straight in and show you the lipstick and do a quick swatch on my hand. I'm not really going to talk much about the lipstick or what I think of it or anything like that. Obviously I do like them all, they all are in my collection. But I'm not going to blabber on too much about them because I feel like this video is going to be quite long anyway. So I'm going to shut up now and I'm going to dive straight in. First one that we're going to start with is from the To the Beach collection, I think it was. And this is in the shade Naturally Eccentric, and it's a luster finish. This is literally like a white nude colour. It's shown up pretty much to the colour on camera there. This is the lightest of the lightest nude that I own. Obviously I do not wear this by itself. Its swatch is right here. I don't know how well you can see it. I like to just team it over darker lipsticks. Next one is from the MAC Faffy collection, and this is a glaze finish in Not So Innocent. I love this nude, it's gorgeous. It's got some pink shimmers going through. And again, a glaze finish, so it's nothing too major. Probably can't even see the swatch on the camera there, but that's it. It's just this one here. You can see the pink shimmers kind of. Next up we have, this is a glaze finish again, and this is it Mill, M-L-L-A? I'm not really sure how to pronounce that. And this is just a gorgeous pinky nude, I feel. Really nice. Swatch of that is there, so you can see it's a lot more pinker than the other two. Next up we have Brew, and I'm not sure what finish this is because this was a sample product. Again, just a really pale nude colour. That's the swatch of that. Going by the swatch, I feel like it might be a glaze or a luster finish, because it's got that shiny shimmer on again. Next up we have a satin finish lipstick, and this is in the shade Playing Coy. I absolutely love this one. Gorgeous. And that is the swatch of that. It's kind of a pinky, corally nude colour. Oh, I can't explain it. I just absolutely love it. If you get a chance to try that, get it. Seriously, it's amazing. Next is a cream sheen in Pure Decoration, and this is more of an orangey nude, I feel. Not orange, like a coral pastel-y peachy colour. I'm no good at explaining colours, but that is the swatch of that one right there. Next up we have a cream sheen in Creme de Nude. This was probably one of my first ever nude MAC lipsticks. And that is the swatch of that there. I don't know if you can see it there. There we go. Next up we have one from, I think it was the Hair Sailor collection. This is an amplified finish, and this is in the shade Salute. And I have to be really careful with this one because it's really soft. I could do with putting my lipsticks in the fridge for a while actually. This is like a peachy nude. Again, I've got quite a lot of peachy nudes. The swatch of that one is right there. I absolutely love it. It's definitely a peachy nude. This is the swatchy, and this is Salute. Next one we have a lipstick from the MAC Heatherette collection, and let's just talk about how pretty that packaging is. I'm in love. This is a satin finish lipstick, and this is in the shade Flesh Pot, and that is Flesh Pot. Again, it's shown up true to colour on camera. And the swatch of that one I will do down here for you. and that is the shade Flesh Pot. So that is all my nudes so far. I still have more nudes to go, bear with us. Another nude we've got is from the Neo Sci-Fi collection, and it comes in this gorgeous luminous orange packaging. This is a glaze finish, and this is Pleasure Seeker. This is one of my favourites. I absolutely love it. That's what it looks like, a gorgeous peachy shimmery colour, like peachy nude type colour, and I'll do a little swatch there. That is the swatch of that. I love it. I haven't worn that one for a while actually, I should get it out. Next we have another glaze finish. This is in the shade Hue, and that is what that looks like. This was probably again one of my first MAC purchases. That's probably the most awkward swatch ever, but that is Hue right here. And next we have satin finish in the shade Myth, and that is what Myth looks like. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous nudie colour, and that is Myth. I feel like everybody has Myth in their collection. I feel like Myth is one of the MAC colours that most people start out with, so that's Myth there. Then I have a lipstick from the Liberty of London collection. Again, gorgeous packaging. This is a satin finish, and this is in the shade Peach Stock. That is what Peach Stock looks like. It's more of a brownie type nude. I'll swatch that there. So that is what Peach Stock looks like. You can see it's a lot more darker than Flesh Pot there. That's Peach Stock. Next up we have a glaze in the shade Her Fancy. And this is just a really, like, this is kind of a pale pinky nudie colour. It's shot through with silver shimmer, and you're probably not going to see much of it, to be honest. That's it there, but like I say, it's a glaze finish, so there's not a lot of colour comes out of it. So that was Her Fancy. Next up we have a satin finish in Cherish, and again this is a darker nude, but it's still gorgeous nonetheless. That is Cherish right here. That one's Cherish. Then we have a luster finish in High Tea, and this is kind of a brownie nude shot through with silver shimmer, I feel. And that is the swatch of High Tea right here. Again, it's one of those shiny luster finishes. Next up we have one from the Hello Kitty collection, and this is again a luster finish in the shade Cutester, and that is what that looks like. These came with the Hello Kitty heads on the lipstick. How cute is that? So I'll do the swatch of that one right there. Again, it's a luster finish, so not a massive colour payoff, but really, really nice, saturated, moisturised on the lips. So much shine and shimmer. You can see, well, I think you can see on the camera, obviously you can see the shine, but it has got kind of goldy pinky shimmers in there. Really, really like that. I'm going to wash these swatches off because I am running out of room. I'll just quickly wipe those off there. So that's those swatches wiped off, and moving on we have an amplified lipstick in the shade Blankety, and that is what Blankety looks like. Gorgeous colour, I really like this one, and that is the swatch of Blankety. Next we have a matte lipstick in the shade Honey Love, and again Honey Love is a little bit of a darker nude again. There you go. But Honey Love is a lot more peacher than what Blankety is, I feel. I feel like this has got more browny plummy undertones, and this has got more peachy undertones, so I really like that. That is Honey Love. And the last nude colour that I've got is Peach Stock. Peach Stock, I've already done that, haven't I? Well, would you look at that? I have two Peach Stock lipsticks in my collection. Who would have known? So obviously I'm not going to swatch that. Well, I'll just swatch it for you, just so it can just be with these ones, and that is Peach Stock on there. Obviously I'm going to get rid of one of them because I don't need two Peach Stocks in my collection. So that was the last of the nudes. Now I'm going to be moving on to, I've done kind of like peaches, corals and oranges. So that's what I'm going to be moving on to at the moment. I'm just going to shuffle those lipsticks out the way. So first one up is another one from the Heatherette collection. This is a glaze finish in the shade Lollipop Loving, and this is a gorgeous orangey colour with green shimmer through, and that is the swatch of that. And you can kind of see the green shimmer on camera. It looks like gold, but it's actually a green shimmer. It's really, really nice. Then we have Sandy Bay, which is a frost finish, and this is just a gorgeous orangey shot through with gold. It's pretty similar to Lollipop Lovin', if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think Sandy Bay's got more of a gold shimmer through and Lollipop Lovin's got more of a green shimmer through. So to look at them both on the hand, they are pretty similar. I think Lollipop Lovin' is maybe a little bit pinker, whereas Sandy Bay's a little bit more orangier. Next we have a cream sheen. This is in Everhip, and this is from the Liberty of London collection. Again, gorgeous packaging. This is what the shade Everhip looks like. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous coral orange colour. I love coral orange colours at the moment. Perfect for summer. That is what that looks like. That one right there. So that's the shade Everhip. Next we have a matte finish, and this is in the shade Runway Hit. This is what Runway Hit looks like. I can't describe this colour. It's showing up more pink on camera than what it is. I'll just swatch it so you can get a look. That is the colour of that, and again it's a matte finish, so it has perfect pigmentation. It's absolutely gorgeous. Again, it's showing up a little bit more pinky on camera. In real life it is a bit more peachy. Moving on, this is absolutely one of my favourites. This is from the Archie's Girl collection. This is in the shade Betty Bright, and it's a satin finish. I love, love, love this colour. It's showing a pretty true to colour on camera there. And I'll do a swatch. It is the most brightest, orangest coral I've ever seen. I absolutely love it. I have actually just purchased a backup of this colour. I managed to nab one off a seller on Depop. So I've got a backup of this, which I'm really, really excited about. So that was Betty Bright, and the last one in this orange coral series is a luster, and it's in the shade Electro, again from the Neo Sci-Fi collection, and this is just orange, orange, orange. I don't like this lipstick, if I'm honest. I've probably tested it on my lips once. I will just do a swatch for you. That is the colour of it. I'm definitely not an orange lipstick wearing person. It's just not for me. But yeah, that's the swatch of it. So that is the coral oranges done. Next we are going to be moving on to soft baby pink type colours, and then obviously moving on to darker pinks. So again, I'm just wiping those swatches off because I've got a few more swatches to do for you. So first one from the pinks, we have a frost finish, and this is in the shade Out to Shock. And this is a super duper light pink, and I don't know if I said, but it is a frost finish. So I will do the swatch. That is the swatch of that. I really, really like this colour. Next we have a luster finish, and this is in the shade Retro Days. And that is what that one looks like. Gorgeous pink shot through with silver shimmer. Swatch of that one is right there. Again, not much pigmentation, but it's still there. Next we have another luster in the shade Stroke of Lust. Gorgeous, gorgeous pink colour. And that is Stroke of Lust right there. Then we have another from the Heatherette collection. This is in the shade Melrose Mood, and it's an amplified finish. This is literally a total milkshake Barbie pink. Really quite hard to wear, this one, because it does make teeth look yellow and things, but I absolutely love it. That is the colour there. It applies beautifully. It goes on so creamy. So that was Melrose Mood. Next up we have a glaze finish in the shade Ahoy there. That is what that colour looks like. Gorgeous. And the swatch of that one, right there. Again, that is a glaze finish. Next up we have the shade Raspberry Swirl, and this is a cream sheen finish, and that is what that looks like. A gorgeous, gorgeous soft baby pink again, and the swatch of that one is right there. Absolutely gorgeous. I love this colour. That's the swatch of that. Pretty similar to Melrose Mood. I feel like Raspberry Swirl's a little bit more purpley than what Melrose Mood is. Next we have an amplified finish, and this is in the shade Saint Germain, and I used to wear this lipstick all the time. I've never wore it for a while. It was honestly my holy grail lipstick. I used to wear it every time I had a night out. I do still love it, and I should probably take it back out of these drawers and wear it again. But that is the shade of Saint Germain, and you can say Saint Germain and Raspberry Swirl kind of, I think they're pretty much similar. Obviously when you put them on the lips, I don't think you would be able to tell a difference. So that was Saint Germain. Next up we have a luster finish in a Rose Romance, and that is what this looks like. And the swatch of a Rose Romance is right there, so it's a little bit more darker. Then we have a luster finish in the shade Giddy. I love this one. This is one that I've pretty much been wearing every single day for work. And the swatch of that is right there. Again, a luster finish, so nice and shiny. Then we have a matte finish, and this is in the shade Pink Plaid, or Pink Plaid, however you see it. This is the colour right here. Gorgeous, really, really nice. And that is the swatch right there. So again, a little bit more of a deeper, darker pink, but still gorgeous. Then I have, what's this? A matte finish in the shade Steady Going. This is what this looks like. It's showing up a little bit more purpley on camera. It's a bit more soft pink in real life. And the swatch of that one is right there. Just this one right here. So that is Steady Going. Then I have a satin finish in the shade Snob. I'm sure you all know what Snob looks like. That is Snob. I love this colour. And that is the swatch of Snob just there. Don't know how well you can see. That is Snob right there. And the last one in this pink collection is Viva Glam Gaga, and this is a luster finish, and this is the soft pink from the Viva Glam Gaga collection, and the swatch of that is right there. Just this one right here. Gorgeous colour. So that is kind of all my light pink colours that I've got there. So again, I'm just going to remove those swatches, and then we shall move on to the next set of colours. So the next lot of colours I've got are kind of darker pinks, and the first one is an amplified finish, and it's in the shade Chatterbox. This is what Chatterbox looks like. I really do enjoy this one. The swatch of that is just there. That is Chatterbox. Next up we have another from the MAC Hello Kitty collection. This is a frost finish, and it's in the colour Strain. And that is what Strain looks like. Really, really nice. And again, there's the little Hello Kitty head. That is a swatch of a Strain there. Don't know how well you can see that on the camera. Yeah, that's Strain, just the second one right here. Then we have a satin finish, and this is in the shade Pink Nouveau. And this is Pink Nouveau. swatch of that one is just right there. That is Pink Nouveau. Then we have Matte Finish, and this is in the shade Silly. I absolutely love this colour. Look at how amazing that pink is. Oh, it's just gorgeous. And that is the shade Silly right there. Amazing, I love that one. Then we have got another matte finish in Force of Love. This is what Force of Love looks like. I love, love, love it. That is Force of Love right there. It's amazing, looks perfect with the tan. Then we have a Frost finish, and this is in the shade Rocking Chick. This actually came out from the MAC Barbie collection. This is a colour that I've never really used. I don't know, God knows. Anyway, the swatch of that one is right there. So that is Rocking Chick. It actually looks really nice, but to look at it in the tube, I don't know, I just don't feel like it's a colour that I would wear. But it does look nice on the swatch there. Next one we have is Viva Glam Nikki, and this is a satin finish. Again, I absolutely love this one. This is what Viva Glam Nikki looks like. And the swatch of that I will do right there. So that is Viva Glam Nikki. Oh God, I love that one so much. I wish I got a backup of that one, because obviously you can't get that anymore. Never mind. This is Riri, and this is a matte finish, and this is in the shade, if it wants to focus, Pleasure Bomb. And again, this is literally one of my favourites. I love it. Love, love, love. And the swatch of that is right there. That is Pleasure Bomb. At the moment, my last few nights out, I've always wore Pleasure Bomb, and I've had so many compliments on it, so I absolutely love it. So those are kind of the swatches of my darker pink lipsticks. So again, I will pop those to one side, and then we're going to move on to the purple colours now. I don't have too many purples. I think I've only got 5 or so. So I'm going to swatch them before we move on to the red colours. Well, actually, I've only got 5 purpley colours and 5 red colours, so we'll get them straight out of the way. So moving on, the next one that I've got is, if it wants to focus, come on. It's a cream sheen finish, and it's in the shade Lavender Whip. This is what Lavender Whip looks like, and again, it is not a colour for me at all. I will swatch it for you. That is what it looks like. It is nice, but I don't know, it's just kind of, it's one of them ones that's just not for me. Next up we have a matte finish, and this is in the shade Gladiola, and this came from the MAC Dame Edna collection, and the packaging's gorgeous. I love our little spectacles on there. So this is what Gladiola looks like. Amazing, amazing purple shade. And that is the swatch of Gladiola. Again, I don't know if I said, but that's a matte formula, but for a matte, it feels super duper creamy. So I love that one. Next up is another one from the Archie's Girls collection, and this is a satin finish in the shade Daddy's Little Girl. And again, it's just a gorgeous pinky purpley colour. It really reminds me of this shade actually, and I think they are quite similar. In fact, they are pretty much nigh on. Like, look at that. I can't even tell a difference on the hand at all. So Gladiola and Daddy's Little Girl just look identical to me. Next is a matte finish lipstick, and this is in the shade Flat Out Fabulous. And that is what Flat Out Fabulous looks like. And the swatch of that is right there. That is Flat Out Fabulous. Absolutely gorgeous. It is a matte formula in that one. I don't know why, but it does feel like it drags a little bit. And the last purpley type colour is a retro matte, which is in the shade Riri Boy. And that is Riri Boy. And the swatch for Riri Boy is right there. So the Riri Boy is definitely a purple compared to the rest of them. These are kind of like pinky purples, but this is pretty much the purplest lipstick that I own in the shade Riri Boy. So that was all of my purple type shades, like lilacs and purple colours. Again, I'm just rubbing the swatches off, and then we'll move on to the last part of this MAC lipstick collection. Have you seen my hand? It's just like stained. So moving on, we are onto the reds now. The first colour that I've got is a matte finish, and it's in the shade Ablaze. That is what Ablaze looks like. It's kind of an orangey red colour, and the swatch of that is, there we go, it's definitely an orange red colour. It is really, really nice, but definitely an orange red. Then we have another matte finish, and this is in the shade Relentlessly Red. And again, that is Relentlessly Red. A swatch of Relentlessly Red, and we'll just pop right there. So that is Relentlessly Red. Love it. Really, really nice red colour. Then we have All Fired Up, and again, this is a matte formula as well. That is All Fired Up. I feel like this is a pinky type red as well. And the swatch of All Fired Up is right there. Gorgeous. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Pleasure Bomb, slightly. Although Pleasure Bomb is a lot more pinkier than that, it does just kind of remind us of that a little bit. Then we have another one from the Archie's Girls collection, and this is a matte finish, and this is in the shade Ronnie Red. And this is a gorgeous, gorgeous, deep, deep red. It looks really deep and dark in the tube. And when you apply it, it is just absolutely gorgeous. This, again, this is a matte finish, but can you see the finish on it? It's still shiny, and it's so, so creamy to apply. So I really enjoy that one. And then the last lipstick in this collection is from the Rihanna Hearts MAC collection in the gold packaging. And this is the Riri Woo, and it's a retro matte. I'm sure you all know what this colour looks like by now, but I will show you anyway. That's the colour of it. And this is the swatch of it right here. There we go. So that is a collection of my reds. I have like 5 reds. I'm not a huge red lipstick girl, but I do enjoy wearing reds for a night out every now and then. So yeah, that is it. I hope you have all enjoyed this video. Like I say, I am super duper sorry that it has took me literally forever to get it up. But I just had too many, and I didn't know where to start. And but yeah, I've done it for you. I hope you have enjoyed it. By doing this video, it's actually made me rediscover some lipsticks that I forgot about. So it's kind of helped me out in a way as well. Like I say, I do store all of my MAC lipsticks in my Muji drawers, but I'm thinking I may change that now because I feel like they're just hidden away. So I might just bring them out and put them in my drawers and things to get a little bit more use out of them. I also wanted to say as well, if you can recommend any MAC lipstick colours that you think I should try, please comment below, because I do have some back to MACs to return. And I think I should be allowed, well, I think I've got enough empties to return for like 4 MAC lipsticks. So if you can recommend any colours that you think I would like, bearing in mind I'm a nude, baby pink, and I love, love, love corals at the moment. So if you can recommend any of them, I would really, really appreciate it. But yeah, that was my MAC lipstick collection video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.